Hi guys, so congratulations on making it this far. You're just a couple of days out from taking the bar, so congrats on that. You're getting ready to take the biggest test of your life. So hopefully you're watching this video and my last minute tips can help you guys out, help you pass this bar exam. So my first tip is that if the bar is just a couple of days away, at some point you have to stop studying. You have to be confident and just say that I know what I know and I know enough, because anything that you do too close to you taking the exam is going to be the equivalent of cramming, and it's not going to be successful or efficient. So trust yourself to stop studying. But if you feel like you have to do something, one thing I would suggest doing is make sure that you've read every form of MPTs, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box below to the MPT book that I use that gives you every format of MPT. I know that in traditional bar prep that they might have you only practice one or two different kinds. Maybe it's the partner memo or a letter to a client, but there's about 10 to 12 different ways, if I'm not mistaken, the MPT can go. Make sure you familiarize yourself with them. If you don't have the time to write them all out, make sure you've read the problem and how it presents itself, and at least can outline every form of MPT. The next tip is, if your resources allow it, if you're able to do it, please get a hotel room. It is so worth it just to check into the hotel room before the day of the bar. Disconnect from the world around you. Put that phone on airplane mode. Sit in silence and get mentally prepared to take the most important exam of your life. That is what this is. I cannot stress that enough, that this is the most important test of your life. So if you're able to, I know that everybody's not able to, but if you're able to, get that hotel room. Both days before you get up and start the bar, you want to make sure you start off doing a few multiple choice questions, just a couple, while you're sitting there eating your breakfast. Don't check the answers. This is not for accuracy. This is not even for practice. This is to get your brain going, to start accessing that law library that you spent the last 2 to 3 months building up. So start your day off and get those gears and start. Just like, when the car has been sitting overnight, get up, start the car, let it run for a little bit, and then get ready to take off. So get up and do maybe a handful of MBE questions before you head off to the bar. Also, you want to make sure you eat breakfast. Like, I know that your nerves are really bad and it's so hard to eat, and but it's so important. Like, you have to eat a decent breakfast. I mean, obviously you don't want to get a sausage egg McMuffin meal, but you do want to have something healthy on your stomach. When I took the bar, I didn't sleep the night before. My nerves were going 100 miles a minute when I woke up in the morning, and I bird picked, maybe even had like a little muffin or something like that. And when I got to the bar, they had software issues and the bar did not start on time. The bar was postponed for maybe like 90 minutes to 2 hours. So I'm sitting there nervous as God knows what, and my stomach is going down on E. Don't let that happen to you. You have no control over what's going to happen when you sit and take for that exam. And once you go in, you cannot leave the room. They did not care that our breakfast was wearing off. We sat there for an hour and a half to 2 hours waiting on them to start the bar. Make sure you eat something, have something on your stomach. And you want to do the same thing after lunch. 10 minutes before you start the next session, you want to go ahead and get that blood flow, that energy back. Do some jumping jacks, go outside, take a quick little cat nap if you need to, but whatever you have to read, get yourself ready again for lunch. Don't spend lunch eating and talking and having a true lunch, because you don't want your brain to start getting into slump mode. So get yourself together, whatever you did in the morning, recycle it. I know for me, I popped half a caffeine pill to get them gears going about 15 minutes before, and walk into that second half game face on. Like I, walked in there and be alert, be active. And the same thing, start getting that brain going when you sit down to take the bar, especially when you come, if it's an MBE day, you don't want any brain farts. You don't want that itis to start setting in. And I think that's the biggest thing with lunch. You don't want that itis to set in. So, about 15 minutes before, your lunch break is getting ready to be up. Start getting back into working mode. Always turn and complete bodies of work when it comes to the writing portion. Do not leave your writing unfinished. When you feel like you're running out of time, you see that clock winding down, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, in conclusion, wrap it up. Do not turn in have done essays. You are not going to get those points just because you blew them away on one. And if you fail to complete another, you are not going to get all those points. And make sure you turn in a complete body of work. It doesn't matter if the chicken ain't done. You still got to put it on the plate, dress it up, and serve it, just like they do on that cooking show. You have to turn in a complete body of work. And when it comes to the writing, whether you're right or wrong, be right. I know that I blanked out on one area of law during my essays, and I had to make up the law. Sometimes that's gonna happen. Push through. Do not throw away the bar just because you blanked out on area law. Make up the law and make the bar examiner, the bar grader, believe that the law has changed since they left law school. You have to be strong and convicted in what you are writing. So don't let them see that you forgot what you were talking about and your knees started shaking. Whether you're right or you're wrong, be right. Help them help you pass the bar. Every session of the bar, think about it as if you're taking a test over and over again, that you're starting back from the start line and that it's fair game. Don't walk in there on the first morning of the first day and by lunchtime be like, oh my God, I blew it. Don't think like that. Just reset. Even if you felt you blew it, come back for the afternoon session and be like, I got to go harder. Here I'm getting another chance to win this thing over. Think about every session like that, like it's a reset from the starting line. I know you guys can do this. I have faith in you. If you've done the work up until now, all you have to do is push through the finish line. You guys, let me know about your bar experience in the comments below. Come back and see me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I wish you guys the best, and I will see you all in court.